surrounded with so much love. And talent, also. Sorry. Okay, so I have to continue with how we opened up tonight. Raw, real, no chametz. Even though surrounded by chametz, but you know what I mean, like, you know, on a more deeper level, and nothing blown up, just raw. So Chevra, the only reason why I'm asking for questions is I want to talk about Yerushalayim. I have the privilege of living in Eretz Yisrael. Yeah, big ups to that one. And nothing in the world can come close to describing what it's like to wake up in the morning and breathe Avir Eretz Yisrael, go to sleep and breathe Avir Eretz Yisrael, and having your children inhaling that air. It's something that is the greatest gift in the world. And I know so many of you through Eretz Yisrael. And I know that each person in this room wants to be there, so just gather together all our ratzon right now and bring it home strong. Last Thursday night, literally a week ago, in Yerushalayim, I had one of the most powerful days of my life. Erev Rosh Chodesh Nisan. A group of women in our community, which, by the way, there'll be a lot of plugs tonight for different things. I'm just going to be brutally honest and matzah talk, not like chametz talk around, We're building the most magical community in Eretz Yisrael and Efrat, and you're all welcome to join us as soon as possible. Mamish, it is what it is. And the women by us are our leaders. Mamish. They're learning, it's not just that they're learning their brains out, it's that they're leading, and that their friendships have really been the example for what Hashem probably had in mind when he said, get together, be together. A group of women went up to Har HaZeitim last Thursday late afternoon, early evening, led by one of our stars in our community, a woman named Esti, who unfortunately lost a son in Chevron about a year and a half ago, David, a Katzin in the army. And Esti is trying to figure out from that moment that she received that horrible news that no mother should ever, ever, ever have to receive. Is Hanan here, by the way? Yeah. Just gotta work this out for a second, if you can hear it. Hanan, I think it's my guitar. Okay, we'll figure it out. Esti decided from that moment on that she's either never coming out of bed, or she's gonna gather all the righteous women of the world and start demanding redemption, demanding Geula. So they went up last year, Erev Rosh Chodesh Nisan, to a place in Har HaZeitim that overlooks Beis HaMikdash, not the view that we usually have from, looking at the Kotel, from the Kotel, the other side, where you see it, mamish, right in front of you. You could visualize it in such a clear way, what it looked like when a Jew came to the Beis HaMikdash and brought a korban or found himself, you name it. And right there in that spot, a bunch of women got together and begged the Ribono Shel Olam. Mashiach now, I guess this is probably a pretty appropriate place I could say this, but to say Mashiach now with such determination, with such pain, such longing, and such trust that Hashem listens to the cries of mothers. And I went with the women of the Kila. I opened up the evening. It was a privilege to just open up with some davening. And then I went away and let them do their thing. But I found myself an hour later on another mountaintop. And that's another mountaintop in Yerushalayim, Har Herzl, the other side of Yerushalayim. In Har Herzl, I somehow made my way there and was able to join thousands and thousands of Jews as we laid Zachariah Bano to rest, the soldier after 37 years. I was in a sea, talk about a mikveh, I was in a sea of Yidden. Next to me was standing this incredibly passionate 18-year-old Ethiopian female soldier crying her eyes out over someone that was killed 21 years before she was even 17 years before she was even born, 20 years. I lift my head up, I see next to me Rav Meir Goldwicht from YU starts crying on the other side. And it was absolutely mesmerizing that there was so much holiness in that area in Har Herzl that everyone knew one thing. I don't know how holy I am, I don't know how good I am, but I know one thing. Being a Jew is such a beyond this world privilege. And in fact, I told my Chevra that I wanted to call my father after the funeral and just thank him so much for marrying a Jewish woman. So that was the feeling I had. You know, it sounds pretty weird. It's my mother I'm talking about, but it was just this inning of like, we get so caught up in how good of a Jew or how bad of a Jew I feel I am, as opposed to, I just can't believe that I'm part of this. This is Yerushalayim, this is matzah. It's not chametz. It's not blown up. It's exactly what it is. So I want to sing for you another song that's exactly what it is. And it's off this new album that we just have the privilege of sharing with the world. Nigunim that were written in Yerushalayim over 30 years ago, written by a very special person. I myself came across his nigunim when I was a kid. I was 16 years old. I didn't think anyone else knew these nigunim, anyone else had known these nigunim, but I couldn't ignore my soul when I heard these person's songs. And I didn't know who to share it with until I had the privilege of Matzasi es she'ahava nafshi. I had my first Shabbos meal by my Rebbe's house, by Rav Moshe Weinberger, and his name came up, this composer's name came up, and the name came up at the table, and it was almost like, oh, you know this too. It's like this secret stash of something. Oh, you have it too, you know. It was a moment that's really harut, etched in me forever, and we just had the privilege of putting out the beginning of his nigunim. So I give us all a bracha to only be able to truly allow ourselves to listen to nigunim that are matzah, that are not chametz, that are not blown up, that are not trying to be something, and just, it is what it is. So this is one of the songs on this album.